What's up, guys? How's it going, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, ladies and gentlemen. We are back at it again for a brand new LEGO Brick Adventures episode 4, LEGO Star Wars 3, The Clone Wars. We are continuing the gameplay walkthrough currently at 83.7% completion. That is absolutely ridiculously epic. I've been doing a couple of streams for this game. I hope you guys have been tuning into those. They have been an absolute blast. But now we are back at it again with the main walkthrough. So you'll notice that, well, there's quite a few upgrades that have been made, including the addition of an insane amount of boosts through our stud multipliers. We have a stud magnet, we have regeneration of hearts, we have character studs, a rocking rolling, we have the super saber cut unlocked, we have an insane, and I mean insane amount of loot ready to rock and roll. So as far as the main tasks are concerned, I've actually gone back and completed all of the levels that we were missing, including all of the bounty hunts that we needed to complete as well. Can we purchase any of these characters? Because we're currently at almost 3 billion studs. So you'll see that every one of these is now done, which is awesome. All the levels are now 100% completed, which is pretty exciting. Oh, here we go. A Gamorrean guard. Well, thank you. Come on, join the crew, dude. We're going to go on ahead and add him to the roster here. But I wanted to also do a bit of a showcase. There's Turk Falso. I don't know who that is, but we just unlocked him, so that's cool. We can now go on ahead and just spend like we're going out of style because, well, we don't worry about studs anymore. We have pretty much an infinite amount of studs available to us at this point in time, considering our multiplier, considering our stud magnet that helps out as well. We really don't have to worry about that whatsoever. Now, one thing that we do need to worry about are some of these Separatist assault missions. I actually have gone ahead and completed I think either the majority or maybe even every single, never mind, Ryloth is still available and I still need to go on ahead and complete that. But I did get a lot of these done on stream, and I will go on ahead and give you guys a bit of advice, just like my chat had given me on that stream, and that is to unlock the super speeder, because the super speeder will allow you to get through these missions at a rapid pace. You'll be able to go on ahead and fly your way through the majority of these tasks quite easily. So I would definitely recommend to go on ahead and go with that particular strat. Now, with that in mind, it looks like we actually do have about maybe 4 of them that are still locked. I'm not going to do all of them on video just because I feel like these missions do get somewhat repetitive. But what I do want to go on ahead and showcase is actually the same style of mission, but from the perspective of the bad guys or the Separatists. So let's go on ahead and find a mission that we can tackle. We might actually have to travel to one of these systems. So if we travel to Quell, I think we'll be able to go on ahead and then select it. So let's do that. We have 2 tasks remaining on Quell, including the gold brick within the star system, and then we have the actual assault mission to complete. So we're going to travel through here as this is working. I think we're about to arrive. So I'm going to double check if it now activates that mission. Let's check. I certainly hope it does. And yes, it did. Sweet. So we're going to dive on in. We're going to select the speeder bike as that is the vehicle that is best to utilize once you have the red power brick that we have acquired, which is the super speeder bike, because basically what we get by getting this super speeder bike is the ability to go on ahead and completely destroy any structure quickly, and you're able to go on ahead and do damage to whatever you want. So for example, if I deactivate it, let me just showcase that real quick. So if we turn off, where is it? I think it's up above. There it is. Super speedsters. You'll see I can't do damage to these silver Lego objects. I can't do damage to the gold Lego objects either, because, well, traditionally speaking, the speeder bikes just fire regular laser blasts, and you'll see that they do a good amount of damage at a good rate of fire, but it takes a while. Now, as soon as we turn on the super speedsters, first of all, look at the pace at which we do damage, way faster. And second of all, we can now deal damage to any object, whether it is a regular Lego brick, a gold Lego brick, or a silver Lego brick as well, as you just saw right there. So for this one, for example, I am tasked with destroying 3 of the Yoda statues. So that's what we have to take down. It is kind of funny. I pointed this out on streams as well. If you're playing as the Republic, your mission is to basically prevent the Separatists from ruling over the world and taking over the world and causing complete and utter chaos. If you're playing for the Separatists, well, your mission is that the Separatists are incredibly upset by the fact that, okay, well... No! The Separatists are incredibly upset by the fact that the, Republic has gone ahead and, put up 3 statues of Yoda. Like, that's the thing that's so incredibly upsetting to the Separatist forces. But you'll see, remember how much time we were given for this challenge? Like, it was, I don't even remember the exact number, but it might have been maybe 11 minutes, right? So typically speaking, that means that they, in the best case scenario, you'd probably complete this task at like, I don't know, I suppose, let's say with 2 or 3 minutes left, right? Now, using the super speedsters, look at how fast we'll be able to get this done. Look at the pace with which we'll get all of this completed. And of course, not only do I have the super speedsters, I then also have the invincibility tokens active, which obviously help as well. And then we have a bunch of other boosts like stud magnets and stud multipliers, which makes going through these missions a lot more fun because you're actually rewarded a lot of studs that you can then apply in order to unlock yourself more red bricks, more vehicles, more characters, whatever it is that you would like to go on ahead and get out of all the locked and available items. That's what you would then shift your attention to. So we're going to jump in here. We need to flip this switch because we can't actually go destroying that Yoda statue until we have destroyed the things that are basically defending it. And so now, by taking this down, we'll take away its bubble shield, because that's the one thing that does protect the statues, and even the super speedsters can't damage it, are the protection rays, I guess. But now we're all good, and with about, maybe, I don't know, let's say 8 minutes and 30 seconds to spare, not even, 8 minutes and 47 seconds to spare, we're done. So that was insanely easy. Those missions are not difficult, but they are very, very time consuming without the super speedsters. But once you get those super speedsters, I am telling you guys, you will fly through those tasks. They are so simple. You saw that right there. That was maybe 2 minutes instead of a 10-12 minute challenge. Now, the other thing that we do need to do that is super duper crucial for today's LBA is to actually go on ahead and travel on out using these spaceships. I actually wonder if we can purchase a new ship. That'd be interesting. Oh, whoops, that's not a spaceship. That's vehicles. Ground vehicles, I should say. Because spaceships are technically also vehicles. Here we go. So I have gone ahead and purchased all the different ships, which is pretty awesome. But what we're going to do is we're going to grab... let's get the Trident Assault Craft. I think it's really good because it's got the torpedoes and the rockets ability. So I think it's just really versatile. And I'll showcase what I mean by the getting a gold brick within every region, because what you'll notice is there's a gold brick right there hovering in midair, and basically what you have to do is travel to every system, activate that challenge, and when you do, what will happen is you're going to go on ahead and be assigned with, hey, collect a certain number of studs within, I think it gives you 4 minutes, I want to say. Let's see. Oh, no, never mind. It's literally 1 minute. So you have 1 minute to acquire as many studs as you possibly can, which right now I'm kind of struggling to do. There we go. So there's a lot of debris here. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we've picked up the pace. Excellent. Gonna send out some of the torpedoes, some of the rocket abilities. Both of those seem to be doing some good work for us. And it looks as though with about maybe 10 seconds to spare, we're done. So we get the space mission completed. That then rewards us all the spare seconds that we have as studs. And most importantly, we get a gold brick. And that is gold brick number 97, I believe, which is awesome. So what we're going to do now is actually head back to the main ship. And we shall land because we are headed to the mini-kit room. Because there's lots of tasks to be done there as well. And I also do want to take a quick look to see whether or not there were any other vehicles. There is still actually one more vehicle locked, so hopefully we can get that unlocked. I'm not really sure how we go about doing that right now, but I'm sure we'll figure that out. We have Jar Jar over there. I'm just checking to see if there's any other locked characters here that we could purchase. I don't think there are any. So I think we're safe to maneuver for now. The only other thing that I will do is actually go on ahead and take a quick look over here. Or actually, maybe even over here, because that would be easier. So now we should, by the way, have 3 check marks. There you go. You see, so we got the Separatist assault mission completed, and we got the gold bricks. Now we have all 3 gold bricks assigned to that specific area. And then basically, you have to do a similar loop of gameplay for each one of the different regions. So we're going to travel over to this other planet. While that's happening, we can actually go on ahead and explore some things throughout. So we're going to make our way. Have we bought this droid? I guess we have. We're going to drop down. Got that chill elevator music. Bum, 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 bum. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, so if memory serves correctly, I believe... Oh, first of all, there's Senator Philo, who we can now purchase as a character unlock. I'm just going to double check to see on this side of the ship if there are any other characters that we can buy. It's so nice at this point to be able to just roam free and be able to actually purchase the characters and the vehicles that we see instead of constantly feeling like, oh, it'd be so nice to get that. But then we can't ever actually afford any of the things because we're trying to save up for red power bricks and other collectibles. But now, as you can see, we can purchase vehicles, characters at will, which is super duper cool. Have we purchased these characters? I think we have. I don't think we've actually unlocked this guy, Senator Karis. We also will purchase this vehicle. Sweet. I think that's the AP, is it called, I think? AT-AP Walker, yep. Okay, and the only other vehicle we have not purchased yet, I think, is the RX 200 tank. That literally sounds like some sort of a mouse from like Razer. There we go. There's the RX tank unlocked. Sweet. That is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful to see. Very happy about that. Okay, so with that completed, we're just going to take a quick roam around here. I think we can actually purchase this character now as well. Hello. This is the Lurman Village. Or villager, sorry, not village. He's literally not a village, Blitz. What are you talking about, my guy? We can purchase this character, which is the T-Wat... Ka, maybe? I'm certain that I probably butchered that name. I apologize. Please do not get furious, Star Wars fans. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. Okay, we're going to make our way back down now. So that's another task completed. Another thing that we don't have to be concerned about anymore. Now we can make way to where I wanted to do first and foremost when we arrived here. But other things caught my attention. And we're going to go on ahead and head for the mini-kit room. It's fine. Yep, let's head for the mini-kit room. I kind of for a second thought maybe I should go on ahead and go check for some other character unlocks, but let's go to the mini-kit room. We're going to get a lot of characters unlocked there anyhow, and then we can roam through the ship and take a look for some other challenges that we're possibly missing. So for now, to the mini-kit room we go. Up, and away. Once again, elevator music. The one big weakness I think that this game has is the fact that we're going to release this character from the storm over Ryloth. The one weakness that I would point to is, in my opinion, I think it'd be cool to bring up the character selection screen anywhere you want instead of being limited to just here. I would love to have that feature. I think that'd be awesome. Unfortunately, it's just not a thing that is available. We've got battle damage Vader. Dude, hold up. That is a sick looking design. Seriously, look at that design. That looks really cool. We're going to destroy, or sorry, not destroy. We're going to release the character from Destroy Malevolence. Now, we can still unlock characters just by defeating them. So there's Wedge Antilles. Here's from a character unlock from the Innocence of Ryloth. Now, when I say it's a character unlock from, and then I name something, basically what it implies is that these are the rewards that you get by collecting all the mini kits. Like, if you've noticed, when you complete a level, it actually assembles a minifigure. These are all those minifigures. So now we're actually releasing them and making them available to play as, which I actually think is a kind of a cool idea. I kind of wish maybe they would do that in recent Lego games and like future Lego titles, to actually make the mini kits, instead of just being some artifact that you get to display and look at after a little while. Instead, wait, why can't I release this character? Have I not 100% completed these? Huh. Well, that's surprising. I wonder if that's the case. Probably, right? Oh, wait. Never mind. I think that means we've already released them if they're red. Because you see those ones in the back? They're red? Okay, got it. Yeah, because I can see the Tusken Raider and the Empire Trooper. So we've already got them. Here's the Clone Shadow Trooper. That's a sick looking design. I think my favorite, though, out of all the ones we've got so far is the Battle Damage Vader. It's a really cool looking minifigure. So we're going to purchase that character. Release. Is that Han? No, it's not. Who is that? Is that Anakin? Oh, that's Vader's apprentice. That's right. Cool. That's actually really, really cool. Sweet. Okay, we're going to defeat Luke. Or try. Can I not defeat him? There we go. That was weird. It's like Vader didn't want to fight Luke. Interesting. At first, I thought, like, wait, did they build that into the game where you literally can't have Vader fight Luke? There's Darth Maul, purchased for 275,000 points. That's a lot. That's like one of our most expensive characters so far. Wait, was that more expensive than the Vader unlock? I think it might be, honestly. Why are you fighting your own teammate? Fight this guy. There we go. Finally, classic Obi-Wan Kenobi. Speaking of classic, here is classic Vader, unlocked from a level titled Legacy of Terror. How appropriate. Also a 275,000 stud purchase. We got that surprise Yoda face in the bottom left corner. And then we have, I don't know who that is actually. Is that... I was going to say, is that... No, it's just a Rebel Commando. I thought at first maybe it was Leia in the Rebel costume. Oh, speaking of Leia, I actually have a few more characters to unlock over on this side. I didn't even realize that. Hold up. Let's start with the one and only Emperor Palpatine. This one's probably going to be more expensive than Vader. Wow. Okay, never mind. Darth Sidious. He is not more expensive than Vader. It seems like the most expensive character purchase is 275,000 studs, which I suppose is a pretty hefty amount when you think back on the fact that back at this point in time when these Lego games were being released, 275,000 studs was kind of a pretty ridiculous number, even though stud multipliers also existed, so it is kind of odd. But nowadays, there are characters in Lego games that cost like 1 million studs to unlock. So there's definitely been some inflation in the prices of character unlocks. Okay, we're going to get Lando. Of course, he's an absolute must-have on the roster. Lando Calrissian joins the roster. And with that unlock, my goodness, our character screen is looking quite full. Not too shabby at all. Sweet. Okay, we're going to transform here. and get rocking and rolling. It looks like all the heroes and villains are battling it out, so we're going to leave them to it, and we're just going to head onwards and forwards to the next areas that we need to visit. Look at this team up right here. Who would have thought, huh? Qui-Gon and... That's Qui-Gon, right? I hope. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. That was almost embarrassing, because for a second I was like, wait, is that not Qui-Gon? Here's a luxury droid that we unlocked. Cool. Another one added to the list. Wonderful, wonderful. Very happy to see that. Now we're going to make our way across. I think what we should do first is take a quick look over on this side of the map. I think we got everything unlocked, but just to be safe, we might as well take a quick look. There were a lot of characters, by the way, that were locked behind these. Oh, okay. Why is that not done? Okay. That was kind of odd. I thought I had already unlocked that guy, but there you go. That's what I was going to say, that there were a lot of characters like that unlocked. A ground battle is now unlocked. Cool. Sweet. Gonna take a quick look over on this corner of the ship to double check what we're working with over here. We do have that big giant pile of gold bricks awaiting for us, because I think that will assemble once we have all of the gold bricks, I believe, for this area. Yeah, so we need 130 gold bricks. Let's just quickly take a look to make sure that we have all of these troopers unlocked, which I think we do. So we're just going to take a quick look to double check. We're good there. We have that character unlocked. And I think that there is, I believe, nothing else over here that's missing. So let's take the elevator back. Or I guess not back. We're going to go forwards, actually, to double check once again for any more characters that might be hidden on the ships. Interesting. What is that? Is there a red power brick waiting for me? Give me that red power brick. How do I get it? What do I got to do? What do I got to do? Hit this thing? 3, 4, 5. Give me that. That's actually the last red power brick that we need. Surprise, Yoda face! That's a very exciting moment as well. So now we can go on ahead and activate that in order to build much faster. Red brick detector. Where is it? Fast build. There it is. So now we'll be able to assemble everything at a much more rapid pace. There aren't any characters here, but it wasn't a lost cause because we did get, of course, that task completed with the red power brick. Man, that design for Vader is terrifying. The battle damage Vader is a really cool looking character. So definitely one of the more detailed classic Star Wars or Lego Star Wars designs, because I feel like a lot of the designs from this game and this era of Lego Star Wars, they're quite simple. Like even if you look at Qui-Gon, like the attention to detail on the face and everything is pretty basic, especially by today's standards. Like nowadays figures have like wrinkles and like there's a lot more attention to detail to try to really land the look and the likeness of a character. But there's still some characters in these classic looks that look very, very, very cool, like Battle Damage Vader. Okay, we're gonna make our way up here. That's the last area that we need to check for. It's the command deck. We're just gonna take a quick look around about here. 90% completion, by the way, guys, which means that, of course, the next episode of LBA will be the finale. I will get a lot of the tasks that we are missing completed, but not all the tasks. The last handful of tasks will be on video, so do not worry if you're concerned about missing out on those. They will be done on video. I think we've already got that done, so I'm not really worried about that mission there. And so what we shall do now is actually bring up this screen, bring up the Republic Assault, and okay, maybe we will not bring up the Republic Assault because for some reason we can't launch that assault yet. Okay, so that's kind of curious. I wonder why that is. I could have sworn if we're in that star system, maybe what it is that you have to do them in a specific order. So it's like right now, the one that is available is actually from the Separatist perspective. So you have to complete the Separatist one first, and then the Republic version of the same mission will become available. Build an escape pod. What? Since when? Since when do these guys want to escape? That's not very Separatist-like. You could just hear Count Dooku say, "We do not run. We're not cowards." Even though, let's be honest, guys, right? I mean, we all know. We all know, right? Where's our speeder? We're going to hop onto that, and we are going to do some work against these opponents. Now, the other thing that we will be able to do is actually use the torpedoes. Eventually. Not right now, of course. But eventually, we will have access to the torpedoes to help us clear things even faster. Okay. Hop off. Call in backup. Then you go to the next area. You basically have to go pod to pod or area to area, destroying them, and then spawning one building. Okay, so we got the battle droids factory now. Moving along. Again, you can see the super speeders they really are just a game changer. Like, I know that I've been harping on this for a while, but like, they legitimately will make this process so much more enjoyable, because these missions, like, if there were 4 or 5 of them, they would probably not get repetitive enough because there's only 4 or 5, but I think there's about, what, 12 on each side. So there's quite a few of these that you need to do. So the super speeders are just an absolute godsend, and they really, really help in just allowing you to get this stuff unlocked at a pretty good momentum and a pretty good pace. Okay, well, that was kind of awkward. Now we got to find another super speeder, which is awkward. There it is. There's one right there. We're going to hop onto that. Kind of got stuck there, which was a tad bit unfortunate. We need to flip the switch. I just flipped the switch. Flip, right? Shout out to... whose song is that? Is that Drake? I think it's Drake. We got to flip the switch quick before Anakin will turn the switch back on. That's another thing that's really frustrating about these missions, is that in these ones, they actually have a lot more clever AI than what they did in the main game. And so they'll actually walk up and they will shut the shield generators back on. So it's a lot more frustrating, I guess, to complete, would be the term. Okay, the nice thing is that, as I mentioned before, look at our stud count. So even when we're doing something that feels a little bit repetitive and cumbersome, on the good side of things is the fact that we are actually getting a pretty ridiculous amount of studs. Now, of course, at this point, we really don't need any more studs, because the 3 billion studs that we have is going to be more than enough to actually go on ahead and unlock everything. So I'm not really worried about, like, oh, it'd be nice to get something else unlocked. We don't really need anything anymore at this point. So the benefit of getting these studs now is not as much as what it was before, but it's still kind of nice to have at least our reward that is more applicable. Oh man, that really stinks, because when this thing dropped, yeah, that's just gonna take too long. Let's go get this speeder. It dropped over on the speeder bike, and that, I think, just glitched it out. So I guess the super speeder bike has its weaknesses as well. Don't get cocky. Or I guess maybe I should take that advice, right? So we're going to destroy this. Destroy that thing. Then that allows us to build another building here. Sweet. Assemble that. I mean, I honestly don't know what our stud count will be at the end of this, but I would not be surprised if it's somewhere in the ballpark of 1 billion, which is ludicrous to say. Okay. Send that thing flying, hop off, spawn in the escape pod. Now, again, so right now, technically, I'm done. We can be done with the mission right now. If you want, you could still go and clear out the other bases and farm even more studs, because as you can see, you still have 9 minutes to go. So you're really not worried in terms of running out of time or failing the mission. But for us, we're good. We don't need the studs anymore. So Separatists win. Mission completed. There we go. And of course, we will earn ourselves yet another gold brick for all the handiwork that we completed there. We are now at 4.2 billion studs. It just sounds ridiculous to even say out loud. 98 gold bricks in total. We got a ground battle unlocked. So there you see that. So now it's unlocked for the perspective of the Republic. So I was correct. It seems like if it's locked for one from one side, you have to then go on ahead and complete it from the perspective of the opposite faction. And if you do, you then get it rewarded on the other end. So with that in mind, guys, I think we're going to wrap things up here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's LBA, an absolutely insane amount of progress. We're currently at 91% completion, which means that the next time that LBA comes back will be for the last time for LEGO Star Wars 3, The Clone Wars. I will hopefully see you guys here for that episode. Have an absolutely fantastic day. Peace out. See you later, alligators. Bye-bye, guys. One last time. Elevator music.